You okay?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Actually, your mom said she's going to sing for us tonight. So maybe Miss Shirley should come up and sing something. Okay. I think we're at the point where I get to make some remarks. So you guys know this is my last big official thing as president for
Rotary.
No, I'm actually thinking. I saw Kerry there, like looking. Did I screw up? No? Okay. I just listened to what Kerry says and I do it. I think I did a good job. Okay. Yeah, so I was saying it's my last big official thing as a president of this club, and I prepared some few remarks. So I'm going to make it a bit official because we have some very esteemed people in the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians, esteemed guests, as I stand before you today, reflecting on my year as president of Edwardsville Rotary Club, I'm filled with immense pride and gratitude, obviously. This year has been a testament to the power of collective effort, the strength of the community, and the unwavering commitment of service that defines our club. And being president, you get to see what everybody can contribute, because you're like up here, setting up committees and dedicating some work, begging for people to show up in certain places and so forth. But this club has never disappointed me in any of those things. So first and foremost, I'll just give you some numbers. These past 12 months, we're able to raise $68,000 as follows. With the citrus, we raised $20,000. With the golf tournament, we raised $13,000. With the criterion, we raised a whooping $35,000. And as you guys know, we are kind of like a sieve, so we make the money and it goes someplace else. So we're able to donate to causes near and far. $46,650. To do that, we're able to volunteer 3,000 hours at an estimated 54,000 in US dollars. If you go by $18 Rotary rate. On the membership, we lost 6 members, but we gained 7, so we're net positive by 1, which is cool. Other clubs are struggling quite a bit, so I'm really happy that we're able to do that. In fact, we could have had 2 members if we inducted Mark from Edison, but we didn't. So, anyways, we also hosted nearly 42 unique weekly programs, and as you guys know, we have a YouTube channel that had about over 3,000 likes across several videos, because some of them basically went viral. So what did we do with all this bounty? The funds that we raised were directed towards community programs and scholarships, like we saw with the young lady that's going to Notre Dame. This directly impacted the lives of many in our community and beyond. So you've seen how we made some donations to some communities overseas and also communities here. This incredible achievement would not have been possible without our members and supporters' generosity and dedication. The hours that I spoke about, the volunteer hours, basically represent more than just the time spent. They symbolize our commitment to making a difference. If you've been to roadside pickup, where you go pick up trash on Center Grove, you show up early in the morning and you have some coffee that's really interesting. But you're actually building community as you do that. So I consider that as an act of kindness by volunteering our time. So whether it is mentoring young leaders, participating in local cleanup efforts, or assisting at community events, each volunteer hour has left a lasting impact on our community. The weekly programs that I spoke about, which were very unique, and we must thank Ms. Karen Deans, whom I didn't see tonight, and Kai for spearheading wonderful programs this year. Having reached our understanding, fostered fellowship, and provided a platform for sharing knowledge and experiences. They have been the cornerstone of our efforts to engage and educate our members while addressing important community issues. Because some of them were really touching. They exposed us to what other people are experiencing, And out of that, we're able to create impact in their lives, either through a donation or just basic outreach. Our success this year was rooted in the 5 areas of service. I don't know if you guys remember, I read a long speech last year with some goals that nobody remembers, obviously. The goals were rooted in the 5 areas of Rotary service. The first one is club service. I consider this year that our strength actually lies in our fellowship. Through various social events, and you've seen Gina and Dave creating those events for us, the happy hours. Those are very important, by the way. Yeah, we have built a strong sense of community within our club. These gatherings have been enjoyable. They strengthened our bonds and made us more effective in our service. Because when you meet, people outside these regular meetings and just talking over a Jack and Coke or whatever interests you, you become, kind of lucid about these ideas, and that's how you bond. The second one is vocational service. We have encouraged our members to use their vocational skills to greater good, either through a program. For example, just last month we had a program from Dr. Cleland about some vitamins and a way to live longer and stuff like that. I wish I actually have gone back and watched that thing many, many times and taken notes. I don't understand much of it, but he did his best to tell us what's going on in the medical sciences. So through that kind of stuff, we highlighted the importance of serving others through our professions. Our members have demonstrated high ethical standards and commitment to excellence in all that they did. The third area of service is community service, where our projects have aimed to improve the quality of life in Edwardsville and beyond. A good example is just what I mentioned, the trash pickup on the road that's in front of the high school. And I think Jared gave it a nice name. You said beautification?
City beautification.
City beautification, yeah, I think that's framing right there. Fantastic. So city beautification, by picking up trash, that was really nice. So we've made a tangible difference in enhancing local parks, supporting our senior center here, and providing scholarships like we saw tonight. The impact of our community services efforts is visible in the smiles of those that we helped. The fourth area is international service, where we expanded our reach beyond our local community, promoting understanding and peace on a global scale. Our international projects have allowed us to work with partners around the world, supporting humanitarian efforts and fostering global goodwill. A couple of weeks ago, Dr. TK is not here. He showed us a video of a school in India that, if you guys recall, we had given them some money to buy some equipment, and they wrote Edwardsville Rotary on the equipment in India. So I thought that was really impactful. And I think we've also done some work with Judy and Bob. They've been here and made some presentations in Zambia. Actually, Zambia is my home country, so I know them here and I know them over there, and so does Godfrey, so it's just really cool. That's fostering global peace right there. The last area of service is new generation service, where we focused on engaging the youth leadership in roles through programs like the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, which is right that happens in Carlinville, and we send kids from EHS and Father McGinley to go attend. And the interacts at the high school that we participate with in their projects where we met them with Ms. Nicole Pontius. So by nurturing these next generation of leaders, we ensure a bright future for our club and the community. We also revamped our youth exchange program, and this one is very dear to my heart because I love youth exchange, and it's one of the things that I really participated in throughout my time in this club. This year, we shall send a student, Maria from EHS, to go live in Italy with 3 families for a whole year. And in return, we shall get a student from Germany to come and live with our host families here in Edwardsville. Dave, what's her last name? Dave.
Seidenstricker.
What's that?
Seidenstricker.
Seidenstricker. Like the combined harvesters?
Oh, locally it's a big John Deere dealer.
Okay, perfect. So she's Renee Seidenstricker. You'll still see her. She's coming actually on August 4th. She comes here. She's going to live with the family whose daughter is going to Italy, are going to be the first host family for her. And the second host family is going to be our incoming First Lady and second gentleman, Dan Abegg. So I'm really happy about that situation, to have those kids, exchange. One goes to Europe, the other comes over here, because it's really important. So lastly, as I conclude my term as president, I want to express my heartfelt thanks to the executive board. And I listened to them quite a bit. As you saw, I was looking at Kerry, just taking the cues, That's the executive board right there. And also to each one of you, because you gave me the opportunity of a lifetime. I really appreciate it. Your dedication, hard work, and passion for service have made this year truly remarkable. Together we've achieved great things, in my opinion. And I'm confident that Edwardsville Rotary Club will continue to thrive and make a difference in years to come. Next year we're going to be celebrating 100 years of existence in this town. And we're going to be in the able hands of Dan Abegg. So it is my honor and privilege to pass the baton off to Dan Abegg, who is going to lead us into the next century of our club's existence. For the first year, not the whole 100 years, obviously. But you could pull it off. I mean, you have good genes. Anyways, so thank you for the honor of serving as the 99th president of this club. It's quite unbelievable, but that's what it is. So let us continue to serve above self and improve our world. When I joined Rotary, one of my Rotary mentors told me that there are 3 things that you can contribute passionately. One is time, talent, and treasure. And at different times I have an abundance of one of those things, mostly time. So, not treasure, which is money obviously, but so I show up. And the reason I show up to these activities, projects and so forth, is just a learning opportunity, but also when you have a privilege of having 2 hands, 2 feet, a head, able to communicate, I think you have to give back. And everybody in this room has that heart of empathy that we're able to work together and create a larger impact. And also, I'll just stop talking because I can talk forever. Jean actually told me that I could talk forever, so I'm going to keep quiet. So with that, I'm going to, what am I doing? I'm going to call Dan Abegg and introduce him as our new president. Mr. Dan Abegg, please come over. We're excited.
Yes.
And scared at the same time. John, you want to give me the pin? It's official now. When your wife gives you this thing, you can take it back.
Okay.
It's a magnet. Give it to her, man. Come on. Yes, yes.
Thank you.
It's official.
Okay, so we're gonna move this quickly because it's past my first bedtime on the couch. In about an hour, I'll wake up and go to bed. So to keep moving, first of all, to Musonda, I want to say, Natutela Sana, Mundi Tandizi. Now, I'm hoping through research that I tried to use one of Zambia's native languages of Bemba. But according to his face, I might have said that I had communicable disease. So anyway, but thank you very much, and I really need your help. So, like I said, we'll go through quickly. The people who know me, when most people pull out scripts, people are like, oh. The people who know me are like really happy that I'm gonna try to stay on script tonight and not go haywire. So, good evening, everybody. And as Musonda said, we're great. It's great to have you all with us this evening. It's a tremendous honor to stand before you, this group, as the upcoming president of the Edwardsville Rotary Club. Musonda has done a great job of leading us this year, and with the board of directors' help, I promise to keep it trending upward. I want to congratulate Paul Harris members again, Chad for joining the board, and Jennifer for all your help over all the years with the sticker sales and the things. I also want to thank the Plummer family for all their years of membership and help with the Rotary Club. It's really appreciated. So, yeah, kind of wow. So when Bob Wetzel suggested that I join the Goshen Rotary Club in 1994, I never could have believed that I would be president of the Edwardsville Club. And a side note, when Bob suggested things, it really wasn't just a suggestion. He just kind of did it. So, I'm looking forward to this opportunity to serve. Before I go on, though, I'd never be in this position without the unending support of my wife, Joan. So we have been married for 40 years. I know she deserves some sort of medal. Some of you that know me and some that may be surprised, but I can be challenging at times. But as we move on, that's it. So, but 6 years ago, she allowed me to accept the position onto the board and has supported me all the way through with doing all the work. That's after years of president, other boards, president of the Chamber of Commerce, a member of the St. Boniface School Board, amongst others. So, Joan, thank you for raising our children and taking care of the house while I was gone a lot at endless meetings. So, welcome.